So we go to 133 pounds, and again for Penn State, Roman Bravo Young is back in the lineup here today for the Nittany Lions. And he'll be taking on a backup 125-pounder for Lehigh in Sheldon Seymore for the Mountain Hawks here. So welcome back to Roman Bravo Young. And we are underway here at 133 pounds. Roman Bravo Young and Sheldon Seymore, the reserve 125-pounder for Lehigh, filling in for Malik Hines. And it is Bravo Young in on a good single leg here. He's got the right leg, pops in behind and gets the initial takedown here on Seymore. Obviously Penn State looking for at least 5 here from Bravo Young in this bout. Escape for Seymore. Bravo Young goes back to work out in front of Seymore here, trying to snap down on the head. Bravo Young trying to work his way in here on Seymore, the freshman from Troy. Career mark of 4-5 for Seymore. Bravo Young, returning national champion, top-ranked 133-pounder in the country. Senior out of Tucson, Arizona, career mark of 61 wins and 9 losses for Bravo Young, who did not wrestle Friday night at Penn, but ready to go here today. And he drops in on a nice single leg, head inside single here on the left leg of Seymore. Bravo Young picks up on that leg, pounces behind, and gets the takedown. It's a 4-1 lead for Bravo Young over Seymore. Hit the midway point of the opening period with Bravo Young leading 4-1. The Nittany Lions trailing the dual meet by a 4-0 score. Back in the center, Angel Rivera has a quick word with Bravo Young and sits up on the left elbow, quickly up and out as Seymore for the escape. The lead is 4-2. For Bravo Young. Bravo Young trying to pull in here on the head of Seymore. Two wrestlers banging heads here in the center of the mat. Now Seymore lines up a nice single leg, head outside single on the right leg. Bravo Young counters, steps over the right leg, and tries to hook that knee now. Still hanging on to the right thigh of Bravo Young is Seymore. And Bravo Young still trying to get the leg free to come around here on the right side. Close to coming around, but no takedown yet for Bravo Young. Just has to get the knee completely free here. He's in very good position. And very close now is Bravo Young to securing the takedown. And now he does get his third takedown of the opening period with 25 seconds left in the first. Bravo Young goes to work once again behind Seymore. Seymore to his feet for a moment. Bravo Young quickly brings him back, and now a tight waist in on the right side as Bravo Young works up under that left arm now with under 10 seconds remaining in period 1. So we will go to the second period here at 1:33. Roman Bravo Young leads 6-2 over Sheldon Seymore of Lehigh. Defers his choice. Bravo Young chooses neutral to start period 2. Both wrestlers circling slightly to the left here in the center of the big white mat with the blue Nittany Lion head logo facing away from us at the scorer's table here at Rec Hall. Wrestlers continue to try to work in. Now Bravo Young working for a standing cradle, now settles in out on the left side for the takedown and an 8-2 lead for the returning national champion for Penn State. Seymore stands, turns, gets the escape, and the lead is 8-3 for Bravo Young. Bravo Young with 1:04 in riding time advantage as they resume wrestling down to 1:10 remaining in period 2. Seymore reaches out, pulls in on the head, dropping down on the right ankle is Bravo Young. Now drives up to a double, steps through the legs here. Bit of a Navy ride here for Bravo Young through the legs, trying to see if he can get Seymore turned here. 10-3 the lead for Bravo Young as he clamps down now out on that left elbow. Sitting in under the right side is Bravo Young, trying to crank Seymore over here. Seymore continuing to battle here underneath. Bravo Young really applying pressure now. And that left elbow tried to come under the right arm. Takes a quick glance at the clock, does RBY with under 10 seconds remaining in the period, and he's just going to look to ride out period 2 here and try to get it cranked up again here in the third. Bravo Young leads at 10-3, 2:02 in riding time advantage for the Nittany Lions senior as we go to the third. Seymore chooses bottom, and Bravo Young says, let's start on our feet, so the escape is awarded, and that's a 12-4 lead as they start the third period in the neutral position. 10-4, I should say, the lead for Bravo Young. 10-4. Stall call here against Seymore, and then Bravo Young quickly in on that right side, gets a quick takedown, and cuts Seymore loose for the escape. Seymore now back in on the legs of Bravo Young. Bravo Young trying to work up over here, and Angel Rivera stops the action, much to the dismay of the Penn State coaching staff. 1:30 remaining in the third. 12-3 the lead for Bravo Young. Snap down, circle in on the right side, take down Bravo Young. It's 14-4 now. Should be 14-6 actually, as the escape is awarded. Bravo Young snaps down hard on the head, circles back in on the right side, and gets another takedown. The lead is 16-5 is what they're showing on the board. Bravo Young now getting them loose for another escape. And Bravo Young again trying to circle in. It should be 14-7. They're still showing 14-6 on the scoreboard as Bravo Young shoots in on that right leg. Trying to drive through here is Bravo Young. Seymore trying to fight off the double leg attempt here at the edge. And Bravo Young now does secure the takedown and drive Seymore off the edge of the match. It should be 16-7. They're still showing 16-6 here on the scoreboard. And the escape awarded. And again, I think it should be 16-8 and really 17-8 with the riding time point assured here for Bravo Young. To shoot in here again is Bravo Young. Gets in on the legs, drives through on a double leg and gets the takedown here. And he's hoping to take him to his back. It'll be, I think, a 19-8. I'm going to check on the score here. They have 19-7 on the board. Either way, a major decision for the Nittany Lions. And this dual meet is tied at 4 after the first two bouts. Go to 141 pounds. It'll be Nick Lee, the top-ranked wrestler in the country for Penn State, returning national champion, now a senior, out of Evansville, Indiana, with a 3-0 mark and 99 career wins. Nick Lee, 99-13 in his Penn State career. Officially a 4-time All-American already, winning the national title last year. He was awarded a first-team All-American honor in 2020 after, of course, that tournament was canceled because of the pandemic, but he was the 2 seed going in that year, and Lee also finished 5th as a freshman and as a sophomore. Lee, an Indiana State champion, 2-time finalist, and then homeschooled his senior year at Mater Dei High School. Ties up here with McGonagle, the freshman from Danville, New Hampshire, and Timberlane High School 1-0 on the season as McGonagle made his season debut and Lehigh debut yesterday in the win over Lock Haven as he earned a bout victory. Nick Lee looking to give Penn State the lead in the dual meet here. Gets in on the legs, gets behind it, gets the initial takedown. Nick Lee on top, 2-0 here at 141. Lee goes to work out on the right side now, hooking that right leg. Reaches across, grabs the far elbow, really driving over here on McGonagle. Gets McGonagle turned very close to getting the near fall count going. Angel Rivera taking a close look at it. No count yet. Now we get the count started, and we get the count stopped at 2, so it'll be 2 near fall points for Lee as McGonagle now does get back to his base underneath. So it is a 4-0 lead for Nick Lee of Penn State here at 141. Up under the chin comes Lee. Vicious crossface there. And now again looking for that far elbow and trying to crank McGonagle over again here is Lee. 1:25 remaining in the opening period. Lee leads at 4-0. Not sure Nick's still quite 100%, but looks a little better today just in terms of his energy level and face than he did Friday night. Again, I'm not sure if the circumstance with the other guys that were out wasn't what it was that Lee wouldn't have taken Friday night off, but really felt like his team needed him, and as it turned out, he was absolutely right. And kind of gutted out that win on Friday night at Penn. Working in on the right side here is Lee. We got a stall warning issued there against McGonagle, so it's a 4-0 lead for Lee as he's nearing 2 minutes in riding time advantage here with 35 seconds left in the opening period. McGonagle bellied out underneath. Driving in here is Lee. We get a stall warning underneath. That's the second call against McGonagle, and now it's a 5-0 lead for Nick Lee on the penalty point. 20 seconds left here in the first. Lee still riding out on the right side and still applying all kinds of pressure here to Connor McGonagle, the freshman for Lehigh, underneath. The Nittany Lions senior will take a 5-0 lead into the second period. 2.5 minutes of riding time advantage also on the board for the returning national champion. Lee defers his option to the third period, and McGonagle will take bottom to start period 2. Quickly trying to turn McGonagle. McGonagle now comes around for a quick reversal, and it's a 5-2 lead for Nick Lee. McGonagle now hits Lee up in the air, brings him back to his feet, and off the near left edge of the mat they go. Lee now leading 5-2. 1:46 remaining in period 2. On the right elbow comes McGonagle. Sitting out, coming around for the reversal is Lee, and he regains that 5-point advantage at 7-2. Lee glances over at coaching staff Jimmy Kennedy and Cody Sanderson, shouting out instructions here to Lee as he goes to work on top, looking for a possible cradle here now as he pops out in front of McGonagle. And McGonagle is out for the escape, and it is a 7-3 advantage here for Nick Lee. Both wrestlers again locking up here near the center of the mat. Lee drops to a right knee for a moment, now slips in on that right side behind McGonagle for his second takedown of the afternoon. And now it's a 9-3 advantage for Nick Lee. Lee goes to work out on the right side. 45 seconds remaining in the second period. McGonagle bellied out, and the Penn State fans quickly let the official, Angel Rivera, know that they think they see stalling underneath. And out on that right side is Lee. Seated position now for McGonagle underneath. Lee tries to chin him back. Now driving forward again is Lee up under the arms. 15 seconds left in the period. 2-on-1 tilt attempt here by Lee. Can't quite get McGonagle cranked over. And again, the Penn State fans impatiently asking for a stall call as the period ends. We go to the third. It is 9-3. Nick Lee with the lead. And Lee will have the choice and will take bottom to start the third. Goal meet is tied at 4 after the first two bouts. Nick Lee with the 9-3 advantage, setting up underneath, and we get a caution on McGonagle. First caution against either wrestler in this bout here at 141. Lee trying to sit out and turn in, readjusting as McGonagle. Again, Lee sits out, stands. McGonagle drops down on the left leg, picks that left knee up. Lee now sprawls back, gets the leg free, and the escape is awarded here for Nick Lee as they work toward the left edge of the mat, with Lee now leading 10-3, trying to pop behind on that left side of McGonagle as they go off the edge of the mat. Lee comes up short, back in the center. 1:30 left to wrestle now in the third. 10-3 on the board for Lee. The riding time point is assured, so it's really an 11-3 lead here for Nick Lee as he goes to work. Once again here in the neutral position. Down to 1:15 remaining in the third. Hand fighting here by both wrestlers. Lee stepping forward here on McGonagle as McGonagle tries to tie up with Lee. And Lee now pulling in under the right shoulder and quickly pops behind on that right side for another takedown, his third of the afternoon. And Lee extends the lead to 12-3, and again, really 13-3, and we'll factor that riding time point in the rest of the way here. So really a 13-3 advantage for Lee as McGonagle now squares up and gets the escape to make it 13-4. Drop back in on that right leg is Lee. 32 seconds left to wrestle in the third as they come off the near edge. 31.9 to be precise. Both wrestlers locking up once again in the center. McGonagle reaches out for the right leg, drops into a nice double leg here and gets his first takedown of the bout. And now McGonagle working out on the right side here of Lee. Lee needs the escape here to get the major decision. McGonagle trying to ride out the final 5 seconds, and he's locked in tightly around the midsection with his legs, and that is a terrific effort by McGonagle at the end of the third period, and it prevents a major decision here for Nick Lee. It'll be a 13-6 decision for Lee, and Penn State takes a 7-4 lead. This is about where the Nittany Lions again will be looking for bonus points. Really, you can say that probably every time Starocci takes the mat this season. His mindset is that it doesn't matter if it's Michael Kemmer or anybody else. His approach is, I'm not saying he's going to get it every time, his approach is, I should be getting bonus points against everybody I wrestle. Starocci, again, has clearly taken his game to another level this season. After winning the national title as a freshman, redshirt freshman last year. Starocci trying to work in here on the legs, can't get there off of the initial exchange. Both wrestlers with collar ties. Starocci trying to drive in here on Logan. Starocci in on the right leg, picks up that right leg and trips Logan to the mat for the initial takedown here at 174. And they'll work their way toward and now off the left edge of the mat as we see it here at Rec Hall. 2:14 left to wrestle in the opening period here at 174. The dual meet is tied at 10. Starocci trying to get legs in on the right side now. Good cross-body ride here, and he grabs that left elbow with some authority. Jake Logan working underneath, trying to get Sips back up under him. Starocci taking his time here, really working on that left elbow, and now trying to come back up under the right arm while keeping that left elbow secure. And Starocci, again, patient here and trying to work this turning, and he's hoping pinning combination. A potentially dangerous call from Angel Rivera will stop the action, and we'll go back to work here in the center of the mat with 1:39 remaining in period one. Starocci, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year last season. A takedown here to open up this bout, his 20th of the season. He has yet to yield a takedown. He gives up the escape here and immediately tries to get back in on the legs. Now an underhook in under the right side of Logan by Starocci. 1:25 remaining in the first. The wrestlers break apart. Starocci up 2-1, snaps down hard on the head. Trying to get back in on the legs here. And again, Logan fends him off. Starocci taking his time again, really working here on the head. Now diving in on the left ankle of Starocci is Logan. And Logan now pulls in and up through the legs of Starocci. Starocci draped over the back now of Logan. Logan trying to turn back in here on Starocci. Starocci still has the ankle tied up here. Now Starocci trying to readjust and come around out on the left side here of Logan. As Starocci now clamps down on both legs, and he will step over here on the right side for the takedown. And it is a 4-1 advantage for Carter Starocci. 30 seconds left in the opening period. Starocci for one-on-one on that right wrist. And trying to get a turning combination together here as he throws legs in on the right side. Under 20 seconds remaining in the first period here at 174. Starocci trying to give Penn State the lead once again in the dual meet. It's tied at 10 after the first 6 bouts here this afternoon. Starocci trying to crank again on that left elbow as the period ends. We go to the second. Starocci leads at 4-1. He has 1:23 in riding time advantage. Setting up on the right elbow is Logan. Here comes Starocci to his feet. Starocci choosing bottom to start the second. He gets the escape and leads at 5-1. Still 1:13 in riding time advantage posted for Starocci as they work from the neutral position here in the center of the mat. Both wrestlers on their feet. Starocci again snaps down hard on the head here of Logan, trying to set up that leg attack. Reaching out for a leg. Logan fending him off. Starocci driving in again, trying to reach out for that right leg. Snaps down hard on the head, circles in on the left side, and gets his third takedown of the afternoon. Starocci leads at 7-1, and he goes to work. Again, out on the right side, trying to get legs in. And he'll come under the chin here now, and he will get Logan extended and bellied out now. Starocci again will come under that left arm with a one-on-one as he tries to crank over on that left elbow of Logan. And he does get that arm extended, and now can he use it here? Again, he's trying to take his time and really shore it up. Now we got a stall warning issued underneath on Logan. That's a tough call on Logan. I mean, he's tied up every which way. He's not moving, but it's because he can't move because Starocci's got them all tied up. Escape now given by Starocci to Logan, and the lead is 7-2 for Carter Starocci of Penn State. Jake Logan shoots in on that left leg of Starocci. Starocci again is going to counter and circle in on the left side, and he will come around here for the takedown, his second of the period and fourth of the bout. 20 seconds left in period two. Starocci leads 9-2 and goes over 2 minutes now in riding time advantage. Starocci continuing to control the action out on the right side as the second period draws to a close here at 174. So we'll go to the third. Starocci leads it 9-2. He has 2:17 in riding time advantage posted as we begin the third period. See Cunningham with a quick word for Starocci. Starocci again glances over as Jake Logan will have the choice and opts for the bottom position to start the third period. Starocci will set up optional start, freestyle position, and he'll drop down on that left ankle for a moment and then go ahead and push Logan away for the escape. And it's 9-3 on the board, but again, Starocci with 2:25 in riding time advantage. Again, Logan reaches out for that right knee and has the right leg of Starocci. Starocci clamped down here out on the right side of Logan. We'll get a stalemate, stopping the action with 1:36 remaining in the third. Logan reaches out, pulls in here on the head of Starocci. Dropping down nicely on the right ankle is Starocci, and now steps in behind Logan. Logan tries to do a little roll through, and Starocci stays in position out on the right side here. Now he comes over with his right leg to Starocci, up over the back here, and now he will settle in behind Logan for the takedown. And now Starocci tries to clamp down on that right elbow. He's got that bar in here, and he's trying to run it, and he is really cranking the pressure here on Logan. Starocci trying to crank him over. We have 50 seconds remaining in the period. Still working on that right arm is Starocci. And now, nice job by Logan of fighting it off and getting the arm free. Starocci glances over at the Penn State corner. Time point is short, so really a 12-3 lead here for Starocci as he continues to work on the right side. Now another stall warning against Logan. That'll be a point for Starocci, and now it's 13-3 for the Nittany Lions sophomore. Again, he's going to try to run this arm bar as he cranks up on that right elbow. He's got 10 seconds to work with here. Logan bellies out, and Logan, I think, is going to be able to fight this off. Starocci will try one more time and will get a potentially dangerous call stopping the action with 2.8 seconds left in the third period. So set it up again, just 2.8 seconds left in the third. Starocci will give Penn State a 14-10 lead in the dual meet. Starts in the optional start. Pushes down on the head of Logan to end the period. 3:36 in riding time advantage. Carter Starocci wins a 13-3 major decision, and Penn State leads this dual meet 14-10. Now Penn State feeling very good about winning this dual meet as Max Dean, undefeated, ranked 4th in the country, a redshirt junior from Lowell, Michigan, and a transfer from Cornell in the offseason, gets ready to take on J.T. Davis, freshman from Middletown, Delaware, and Smyrna High School. 3-4 on the season is Davis. As the wrestlers shake hands, and we are underway here at 197. Dean looking to lock up the dual meet for the second time this weekend for Penn State. Dean defeated Cole Urbis, the state high grad, for Penn, 10-0 Friday night. Gave Penn State an insurmountable 20-10 lead going into heavyweight. The Nittany Lions, of course, forfeited Friday night with Greg Kirkfleet under the weather. He's still under the weather and did not weigh in today, and so Penn State has Eddie Smith waiting in the wings, but we'll see whether it is in fact Smith that takes the mat here for Penn State against Jordan Wood in the final bout of the afternoon. Max Dean tying up here on the left arm of Davis. Dean with a career mark now of 61 wins, 12 losses. NCAA runner-up and EIWA champion in his last competitive season at Cornell in 2018-2019. 4th in the country right now. Here in 2021 and 2022. Dean has not given up a takedown this season. He's recorded 28 through the first 4 duels. Tries to drop in on the legs here. Davis now counters and gets in on the left leg of Dean. Dean sprawls back. Dean now circles in on the left side and gets the takedown as he steps over that left leg of Davis. And it's a 2-0 lead here for Max Dean. Dean has outscored his opponents 61-4 in the first 4 bouts. Dean trying to go to work out on the left side here. Not a lot of movement underneath by Davis. The call partisan take notice. Only 4 points that Dean has yielded through his first 4 bouts, 4 escapes. Now 2-on-1 tilt here for Dean. And he does have him cranked over here, and he will hold him for the 4-point near fall. And it is a 6-0 lead, and now here we go with the bow and arrow. We've got a stall warning underneath against Davis. And Dean is going to work here on that left ankle. Just 10 seconds to work with. Dean comes under that left elbow and now under the chin, and he takes Davis to his back. 3 seconds left. He gets the pin with 2 seconds left in the period. Gabe Dean gets the fall in 2:58.